JG Cosmic Gamer back here with another live stream, and today we're going to continue playing Batman Arkham City. This stream is a little bit special for me because today is October 11th, and that day is very emotional for me because today marks the 5-year death anniversary of my grandfather. And guys, if I get a little emotional during the stream, I'm sorry because I just can't believe it's been 5 years since my grandfather died. Hey Bradley, hey Ultimate. Okay, where do I go? Okay. Locate Ra's al Ghul and retrieve a sample of his blood.
Two-Face wants you dead. No way out. We need to be ready to fight back. Teach these suckers who's really in charge. Have you heard from him yet? Nah, he's gone dark. That's not good. He's never done that before, has he? Nope.
It's okay if you get emotional, baby. Thanks, Ultimate.
And all I can hear is his squawking voice in my ear. Puts me off. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Where's I going again?
You apart, Penguin. Two-Face wants you dead. No way out. Join Two-Face and die.
And I'm sorry guys if I didn't stream earlier today. I had to go to the doctor's appointment. And basically, after the doctor's appointment, I had to go basically, I was out eating lunch, but what happened was the place I went to go eat, basically, they were taking a long time with our food. Like, we were there for 3 hours, and basically, we're like, this is getting ridiculous, and, okay, there we go. So, yeah, it ended up turning into, lunch and dinner. It was okay. Yeah, I meant to, send out a tweet saying, I'm sorry for, doing this, but, I was spending time with my family, and, on this, on this day, on the 5-year passing of my grandfather.
Arkham City is an equal opportunities.
Now I'm seeing things. Freaking ninjas in the shadows. Grim.
I know I'm supposed to follow this trail. Hold on. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, why won't it, let me follow the trail?
It's the freaking bat! Come on!
I got AJ Styles gloves. Oh, cool. The gray ones? So yeah, guys, also, my sister wanted to be in the stream, but I basically said, do you want to be on the stream, on Grandpa's 5-year death anniversary? And my sister was like, you know what, I'm fine, I don't want to, get emotional, And I'm like, you know what, I'll, basically explain her story, my story leading up to the passing of my grandfather's death, if you guys want to hear it. Just hope I don't get too emotional. Metropolis. Easter egg, Superman. Your sister's cool. Thanks, Bradley. I'll tell her that you said that. Yes. Oh my gosh, let's see if I can tell this story without getting emotional, guys. Oh my gosh. Let's see, where do I begin? Should I start the day before or weeks prior to? Wait, let me know in the stream.
I don't get it. Penguin should have been in touch by now. I'm telling you, Batman's got him. No way. Yeah, how the hell would Batman be able to get into the museum? That place is locked down tighter than my mother on prom night. What the hell does that mean? You don't want to know. Yeah, I do. Me too. We've got more important things to be dealing with, like, what are we gonna do if Batman's taken down the Penguin?
So yeah, where should I, should I, tell the story the day before leading up to his death, or... Nice t-shirt. Yeah, it says winner on, I got this at Dave & Buster's when I celebrated my birthday last year. But, Do you guys want to hear the story about 2 weeks before his death, or like the day before his death?
Try to make sure she's tied down. You happy?
I guess.
Like, it's your choice, guys.
Batman! You chicken? Come and fight me!
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you the one, the day before. So this is what happened, okay? I had to go, like, out to the, movies. I forgot what movie I was watching. I forgot because, it's been so long. It was, like, 5 years ago, but, anyway. I remember, like, it was my freshman year of high school, and I remember, like, basically... Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys, I'm getting, like, hit by, these thugs. But anyway, so what happened was, it was my freshman year of high school, and, my mom, my dad, my sister were like, why don't we go see a movie out, like, to, relieve, some stress. Oh my gosh, they killed me. So yeah, I went and, I had a great time, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, I had to, like, get up for school the next day early, because,
Looks like your luck's run out, Batman.
because it was, like, it was, like, far from, like, like, from my house. It was, like, at least, like, 30-40 minutes driving. But anyway, I remember that next morning, like, feeling all sorts of sick. I was like, I don't feel good, like, my head was hurting. I felt like I wanted to, like, puke, and... I'm sorry. So anyway, so then, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I get up that day, okay? And I'm not feeling good whatsoever. I'm like, feeling, like, I want to throw up. So I go, like, basically I'm about to get up, and my mom's like, I just called the school, like, that you're not going to school, and I'm like, wait, what do you mean? And my mom basically said, like, there's something wrong with your grandfather, and, you're gonna have to, like, stay, and I'm like, what could possibly be wrong with my grandfather? And, I was like, I'm like, he's had medical issues before, he'll probably be in the hospital for, like, 2 weeks, maybe a month, and he'll get out of this 1, 2, 3, because, And then next thing you know, my mom's like, this could be more serious, and I'm like, okay, like, what's wrong? And then I remember, like, my mom was like with my brother and basically said, like, we'll be right back, and
the only way
basically, like, take care of your sister while, like, while I'm gone, and while I'm gone, and your sister to take care of you. So, like, we're waiting, and this was, like, around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. So, like, we're waiting, we're, like, watching TV. What'd I do? We're, like, watching TV, like, not even laughing at all. We're, like, basically so quiet. And it was, like, it wasn't until, like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon that my mom comes in, with my brother. And basically, my mother, like, is all, like, sad, and I'm like, like, what's wrong? Is he in the hospital? Like, does he have to get surgery? What is it? And then my mom said, like, how I told you your grandfather, like, was in the hospital? I'm like, it turns out he passed away. And then I was like, what? And my mom, like, said he passed away in his sleep last night. And I remember I was crying so hard that I felt like someone punched me in the gut. Like, it felt like, when someone, like, injects you with, like, needles when you get, like, a flu shot or something, but this time the needles were, like, so, like, big that it was, like, crazy. But anyway,
You only continue to live because the great racial ghoul allows it.
And then I remember, like, the wake was, like,
Call him
Robin!
off.
I can take her.
Stand down.
But I remember it was, like, crazy. I remember, like, saying, like, you know, at the wake, I was like, oh my gosh, like, there's my grandfather's body, like, you know, like, I can't believe I'm, like, actually seeing this, and, like, you know, my mom basically said, don't go up to the body because
It's not what it looked like from where
I
I
don't
was
want to,
standing.
like, you know, break,
I had it under
like, you know,
control.
not breaking down, but, like, you know,
Alfredson.
it's gonna be too strong for
He
us.
was worried about you.
So we get there, and we're like, oh my gosh,
Take this.
I start
Get it
crying. I was
analyzed
like,
and
oh
start
my
searching
gosh,
the
it's like the
hospitals and
first time I ever
emergency rooms.
cried in
Anyone
public.
with
Like
this
my
blood in
whole,
them will be
like, you know,
dead
my
within 24
my
hours.
aunts, my
Whose
uncles, my
blood is
cousins
it?
were there. Oh my god, I like never cried so hard in public.
It's
But the
yours,
funeral was
isn't it?
very hard for me, and I
Get into the
remember
hospitals and come back. You
that
need my
you
help
know,
here.
I can handle it.
like I
No
was
one needed in
standing
Gotham.
when I
Things
went
could
to
get
the
worse,
funeral. I was
much
standing
worse.
right near the
You
casket
think?
where my grandfather's body
Strange
was, and I'm
really
like,
knows who you are.
oh my
What
gosh,
happens
like
if he tells everyone?
I'm like,
How
oh
will
my
you-
gosh, I started getting
Trust me,
emotional. I'm like,
I'll
going,
find a way.
oh my gosh, I'm like quiet. It's like hard to explain, guys. And then I remember the next day, which I
you need
believe it was a Monday. I
you know
don't
where I am.
remember.
I know.
I had to go to
Now
school,
go.
and it was the biggest mistake of my life. So I remember I went, okay, and my you know, the school that I attended was like okay, like, but this school was like bad, okay.
They say Batman's taken down the
But I remember, like, you know,
true.
and I'm not gonna tell you guys the school name because that would be very wrong on my part.
Penguin gone. Don't
But I remember,
take over.
like, basically, like, you know, I arrived late. I arrived around like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, I want to say.
Just heard him. He's coming back.
And I remember, like, you know, just like, you know, saying to myself, like, oh my gosh, I cannot get through this day. Like, well, why did I have to go to school today? Because, you know, my grandfather. And hold on, voicemail from Joker.
I hope you're doing your best here, Babs, because I just had a horrible thought. We could both actually die here tonight. Fortunately,
You're
the
on, friend.
odds are
Thanks,
way in
Bradley.
my favor, but just imagine how you'll feel if I'm gone. It's not like you're not lonely enough, right? All that brooding is not good for you, you know. Do you have someone to go home to each morning? And I don't mean that kid you drag across the rooftops. I mean someone real, someone you can talk to. I don't think you do. It's sad, isn't it? You do all this for Gotham, and the only person you can rely on is me.
So anyway, I remember, I was like feeling, I remember like one of my, the class that
Positive on Batman.
I like, I don't want to say hated, but I despised was biology. And the reason for that is I had this professor, his name was Mr. H. He was by far the biggest two-faced dude ever. I mean, like the first day of school, you're like, okay, you know, he's nice, you get to know him a bit later to year. He would like switch moods faster than like, you know, than a bolt of lightning. Like he would he would be like nice to you within like the first day, and then the second day he would like show no respect with you whatsoever. But yeah, I remember I went, okay, and I'm like, okay, like, oh my god, I don't want to send this class. And I remember, like, it was my niece's birthday on Wednesday. Oh, tell your niece, happy birthday, Bradley.
Oracle, I'm heading underground. Below the surface, Gotham's a maze of old steel and ironwork. My signal may get weak.
But
Try and stay locked on.
Rerouting additional satellite coverage now. Good luck, Bruce.
But I remember, I was like, oh, like, I remember it was my, I can't talk today, I'm sorry, guys. So anyway, I remember, it was like, oh my gosh, what was it? My dad picked us up from school, okay, and basically said, like, how was school, like, you know, stuff like that, was it okay, like, how was it? And my sister's like, you know, basically, like, saying, like, you know, I don't want to talk. And I'm like, okay, she, like, probably had, like, one of those rough days. And I'm not kidding you, her day was so much worse than mine, so much worse. Thanks, Bradley. But I remember, so basically, in this school, you have to attend gym class, okay? And if you, like, you know, basically, if you can't attend gym, you have to have a note from the principal, okay? So we're like, you know, my sister hands out like, you know, the basically
Joker's got
gives
his
the
crew moving through the sewers,
paper
hunting
to
down
like,
what's
you know,
left of Penguin's
from the
thugs.
principal to the gym teacher, okay? And we're like assuming like, okay, she got it because, you know, my sister and I were in separate classes, okay? So I remember it was like, oh my gosh. So my sister gets to the gym class, she tells me, and I remember, I'm not playing with you guys. This gym teacher humiliated. When I mean humiliated, I mean actually humiliated my sister. She basically said to my sister, like, I don't give a, like, you know, the other word for darn, that your grandfather passed away and, you know, and basically he has nothing to, like, you know, like, just, like, you know, basically saying bad things about my grandfather. And I remember my sister was, like, you know, saying, like, you know, like, it basically said, like, you know, I should be going to the library because, you know, I gave you a note to the, you know, from the principal. And basically the gym teacher says, like, oh, I never got a letter and stuff like that. And her name was, like, Miss Z, okay? And basically, she humiliated my sister by yelling at her. And then I remember, like, there was this, like, my sister told me that there was this girl in the gym class. And basically, she told my sister, like, that's not right, that what she did. And, like, I'm sorry about your grandfather's loss, and then, you know, stuff like that. So anyway. And then my sister was like, you know, you gotta pull me out of the school, Mom. Like, you know, she came home bawling in tears. And then she ended up getting pulled out. And then was the worst, and I mean the worst days of my life. I got pulled out later. I'll tell you what happened. So I remember, okay, I was, you know, I was absent for a couple days, okay, because I was sick. And basically, Mr. H said, you know, my biology teacher, he said, and I quote, like, you know, he basically, like I didn't hear the assignment that he gave out because I was sick, okay? And I couldn't even check the website because I think the website was down. I don't remember. But anyway, I remember going into that class, okay? And I'm like, okay, like, I probably have to bring my textbook, my notebook, my binder, you know, that, okay? So I'm going, okay? And then I remember, like, you know, basically, like, saying, like, you know, Mr. H, I was, like, you know, like, after he's like, oh, do you have the homework? And he's like, no, is it in this textbook? Because I think he, like, you know, basically said, like, you know, present old homework to me if, like, you know, you're sick, okay? What should I call your sister, JG? You could call her UV, because, capital U, capital V, it stands for ultraviolet.
Did something happen? All the readings from your future just went red.
But I remember. So basically, I like, you know, I think I was absent. I don't remember.
I'll be all right.
Sorry if I switched the subject a little bit. It's because, you know, sometimes I don't remember that much. But anyway, this is what happened, okay? I remember. Like, I brought in the textbook. He's like, is this the textbook? He goes, no. And I'm like, which textbook are you talking about? And he goes, the one that, like, you know, you're supposed to, like, you know, do that. And I'm like, which one? I never got a textbook or nothing. So then I said to him, like, you know, so then, like, I said, like, I'm sorry, but I didn't do it because I don't know which one. And then he goes, like, well, I guess it's a 0 then. And then next thing you know, he makes an example of me in front of the class saying, like, I'm gonna start giving detention for everyone that doesn't do their homework. And then, you know, I was like, bruh, I didn't even have the word because I was absent that day. And I'm like, okay, that's strike 1. And then, like, you know, so I was like, you know, what, that's strike 1, okay? And then next thing you know, like, after class, he starts playing nicey nice on me, saying, like, oh, like, you know, he's like, listen, like, you know, like, this is the textbook you have to get in, like, you know, see me before, like, class starts, like, you know, early in the morning, and, you know, I'll tell you what page you have to do. Like, basically, like, saying, like, oh, like, you know, in real life you're, like, mean, but, like, you know, you want to play nice to me? No, I'm not buying it. So then I'm saying, like, you know, like, what the heck? Like, he was mean. He insulted me in front of the, like, basically made an example saying, yeah, he's gonna start giving detention to everyone.
It looks like Joker is sending his crew
And
down
I'm
to
like,
steal weapons.
that's
off
strike
the
1, okay?
That's not good. Those guys are armed with the latest military weapons. If Joker gets his hands on that stuff, well, You know.
He won't. I won't let him.
So I remember Strike 2 happens, okay?
What's up, Doc?
I remember Strike 2 specifically well. This is what happened, okay?
Please, I'm an intern. I don't know what's going on here.
It's the back.
Oh, great. So Strike 2 came along, okay? This is where Strike 2 came along, okay? So I'm doing a test, okay? And I'm like, you know what, like, you know, I don't care about the, like, you know, the test, okay? Where do you live in the USA? I'm from New York, but I'm not telling you where in New York because that would be very wrong on my part. But this is what, so this is what happened, okay?
I see what you do. How you think that they're not here?
So this is where Strike 2 happened. So I'm taking a test, okay? And basically he said like, if your name's on the back of the test paper, see me after class, okay? So I'm like, I don't see the name whatsoever, my name on the like, I don't see like, you know, JG on the.
We got him.
Oh my gosh, I got shot. Anyway.
I figured you'd have a little more fight in you.
But I remember, like, he basically said, if your name is on the back of the test paper, see me after class, okay? So it's this girl, okay? I'm like, okay, I'm going off to my next class. And he goes, JG. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't say it like that in the classroom, like, oh my gosh, I said it like in my head. It is not working.
Listen to me, bitch.
What's not
I
working?
don't care what happens to you. If you get killed down here, that's just fine with me. Understand?
What's not working, Bradley?
Someone in this room is using a signal jammer. I'll need to neutralize him so that I can scan the room for targets.
So then...
What was that? Ah! Who's screaming? Get over here! There's someone up there!
So I was like saying like, you know, like whatever. So then he basically, like basically this girl was like, oh my gosh, I failed the test, my parents are gonna be so disappointed. It was like, don't worry about it.
Sure,
And then
it came from over there.
And so then
From over here, I'm sure of it.
So then, you know, basically he asked me like, you have to ask questions.
Where the hell are you?
And then I see like button. Yeah, sometimes that happens to me. When I try to like a video, it doesn't work on me. But anyway, I remember, it was... But basically, this guy basically, like, you know, he said, you should ask questions and stuff like that. And I'm like... And I was gonna say to him, whenever like, someone asks you questions, you get annoyed. You go like, oh my gosh, how many times do I have to review that thing again? Like, you know... That... He was like one of those teachers, okay, that did not want to review. Like, basically, if you wanted, like, you know, like help, you have to ask one of the other kids. And most of the kids were not even paying attention in the class. So anyway, he's like, alright, go. So the bell rings, okay? The second bell rings, okay? And basically, the way this worked is because the first bell basically meant like, you switch classes, and then by the second bell, you had to be in that class, or else you would get like, you know, basically in trouble with the teacher saying like, oh, where were you and stuff like that, and you're gonna get detention, stuff like that, okay?
Sitting in there. You.
So then, you know, the second bell rings, okay? And he goes, okay, go to your next class, okay? So my next class is Spanish with this girl, okay? So then, you know, he was like, and so then we're like, I can't believe he like, you know, like, why is he so like, you know, playing all nice all of a sudden? He's like really mean.
Just wake up.
Like, really, he's like really mean. He like, you know, yells a lot and stuff like that. He's just playing nice till like he could like, you know, how do you say, just to like, you know, like play innocent, okay? So then, so this is what happened, okay? So then, you know, we get to Spanish class, okay? And the Spanish teacher gives us an attitude, saying like, oh, where were you and stuff like that. And basically the girl saying like, you know, me and JG, like, you know, we had to see Mr. H after class because of a test. And she's like, JG, is this true? And I'm like, yeah, it's true, like, and she's like, one day I would like to see you in New York. That was cool, Bradley, but like, you know, I don't want, Like, I'm not telling you where in New York because, you know, I don't want to tell no one where in New York I live. So anyway, back to the story. Anyway, so basically the Spanish teacher goes like, oh, like, where's your late pass, okay? Because you need a late pass, okay? So then, like, you know, basically the girl goes, oh, we don't have one. And you know, the Spanish teacher goes, oh, he didn't give it to you?
Come with me.
One of Joker's men is using that doctor as a hostage. I need to save her without her captor seeing me.
So then, this is what happened.
You heard the Joker.
No! No! Oh my gosh!
I really figured you
Oh my gosh! I'm so distracted on this. Anyway, he didn't even give us a late pass. So he made this girl night late for Spanish, okay? So, and then basically, like, you know, I remember I was like to my mom, like, he made us late Spanish one time, like, on purpose. Like, you could tell he did not like me, this guy, Mr. H.
Neutralize him so that I can scan the room for targets.
So I remember, like, basically, like, you know, and then, like, you know, being so angry about that, okay? Like, cause then basically I was like, oh my gosh, if I get detention, I'm gonna get so upset. Anyway, the third strike was this what happened, okay? He gives out an assignment, okay? He said, this assignment could be, you know, handwritten or typed. Now keep in mind that, handwritten or typed, okay? So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna like write it because at the time, you know, my typing skills were not that fast and, you know, I was way fast, you know, faster writing. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna like, you know, write this. It took me, no joke, it took me like, from like the time I got home, from like until like, you know, basically like, I want to say 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, okay? So then I'm like, okay, I have this assignment, okay, blah blah blah, I'm good to go. My answers are all written up, okay? So then, basically this is what happened, okay?
Someone sitting in there. You?
I'll cover this way. Do what Joker said.
So then basically, you know, this, what was it?
I found someone. Wake up. What?
So then,
Here you are, Jack. Get over here. I found
hurry
Batman.
up, get up there, Batman.
He's up there.
So then Strike 3 comes along.
One of Joker's men is using that doctor as a hostage. I need to save her without her captor seeing me.
Oh, you think you can hide up there? This way! You went this way!
What?
Huh? Over here! I got him! He's over here!
So then Strike 3 happens, okay? So I hand in so then I hand,
Now!
so I basically hand in the handwritten assignment, okay? And basically I'm like, okay, I spent like so long doing this, like I'm gonna get an A, okay? Wrong!
What are you gonna do when you ain't got nowhere to hide, huh?
Oh, I think that someone must know that they get that nice hard door. I'm very comfortable.
You heard the Joker.
So then this is what happened, okay? So I hand it I hand it to him,
Look
okay?
who it is. This'll teach you for trying to steal from me. You guys go. I'll be along soon.
You think you're hurting now? Yeah, get ready for some real pain.
So then he says like, you know, basically like so then he's like JG and I'm like, what happened? And then basically, you know, he says you get a 0. I'm like, what do you mean? And then he said, oh, I wanted this typed. And I'm like, I basically was gonna say to him, you said either handwritten or typed. You never said nothing only about typed. He said, oh, sorry, you get a 0. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you mean I got a 0 for that? And I'm like, you know what, Mom, that's it. You gotta pull me out of this school because Mr. H is being like, you know what? And you know, like I spent so hard working on that handwritten assignment, and then basically for him just to say, oh, you get a 0 because I only wanted this typed, not handwritten.
Hey, wake up, man. Come on, wake up.
Like, that I was like, oh my gosh. And then the last day I was there, which was the best day in the world.
Show yourself, chicken!
So then I was like saying like, you know, so it was like basically, you know, like November, I don't remember. It was like late November, I want to say. So I'm like, this is like ridiculous. I want to get out of this school. So anyway, Monday comes, and basically Mr. H says to me, "You gotta stay after school on Friday because you have to take a test." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, are you for real? I gotta stay after school because of this
Please.
because of this test?" And then, you know, so I'm like, "Oh my gosh, okay." And then Tuesday comes. He still reminds me, "You gotta stay after school on Friday to take this test."
Thank you.
And I'm
What are
like,
you doing
"Oh
in
my
Arkham
gosh,
City?"
how many times is he gonna tell me this?"
City?
Then Wednesday
What the hell
comes.
am I doing here?
And I'm like, and he's like,
hospital
"Remember,
on
you have to stay." I'm like, I get it. I didn't say that, but in my mind, I was like saying, I get it. And so then, like, I remember that day, I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, I hope to get out of school no later than Friday, okay?" So then, you know, basically,
What now?
You need to stay.
then, what's the word I'm looking for? So then I remember my last class was history, okay? I think it was global history, American history. I forgot what it was called.
It's me. Joker's not stealing the weapons from Strange.
Sorry about that. Hold on.
Strange is giving Joker the weapons.
Are you sure? Of course you're sure. Why would he do that?
Maybe he's trying to control who runs the streets. I'm going to look into it.
Okay, but shouldn't you find Raish first?
I'm doing that now. Don't worry, Barbara.
So then I remember, like, you know, basically, like, you know, at the end of global history, I see my dad. I'm like, "What's my dad doing here?" And I'm like, "Dad, what are you doing here?" And he says, like, "Good news, son, like, you know, you're out of the school." I'm like, "Wait, say that again?" And then he said, and he goes, like, "No, really, you're like, you know, your mom pulled you out, like, you know." And basically I said to my mom, like, basically said to her, like, "I want to be, like, homeschooled and stuff like that, okay?" And so then basically my dad's saying, like, "You know, you're gonna be homeschooled, like, you don't have to go to school no more, okay?" I'm like, "You promise?" So I cleaned my locker, and I was like saying, like, "Oh my gosh, yes, thank you," like, you know.
Everywhere.
Oh my gosh, look at all these bodies. So then I remember, like, you know, cleaning out my locker, and then my dad was like saying, like, you know, say goodbye to school. And I remember my mom and my grandmother were in the car, and I remember saying, like, "Oh my gosh, thank you, I'm out of this school." And basically since then I've been homeschooled ever since. Well, since my high school years, I've been homeschooled. I'm not going to tell you about college or university, because that's personal, and I do not want to tell you guys that. Where'd I go again? Where'd I go? Oh, okay, here we go. I was like, where'd I go again?
Protect you from the worst of mankind's sins. But most importantly, our beautiful world will survive. Ladies and gentlemen.
The tracker's signal continues beyond this door, but the door looks like it's been sealed for decades. The assassins must be using another way to get through. These must be the famous mechanical guardians of Wonder City. It looks like their inner workings were very advanced. I'm detecting a kind of memory tape they used, almost a primitive video. Perhaps I can scan and analyze it.
Sorry about that, that's my dog.
The data is incomplete. This is way ahead of the technology that should have been available back then. It looks like the data is stored in a shared memory pool. Maybe I can retrieve the information from the other Guardians down here.
Okay, where are those little skull thingies? Oh, here's the one. Does this count? Nope, that doesn't count. Okay. Where are they? Hold on, let's see if I could use my... Oh, I can't use the map. Oops, I went the wrong way. Ah, here we go. I think there's some more right here. Questions I'm doing in my last stream. When did AJ Styles gray gloves? Like, what do you mean? Like, when did he wear them, or like, when did you get them? Because I'm a little confused. Okay, here's another one of those little robotic things that look like the Iron Giant. If anyone has ever seen that movie. Okay, let's see if let's see any more. That one is destroyed. No, why am I tagging that riddle trophy? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry guys. This mission always annoyed me when I first played this game. When did AJ Styles wear the gray gloves? Oh my gosh, I know this. Hold on. I know this. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's more here. I didn't see. What? Oh my gosh. Tell me in my live stream. Okay. So you hold on. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was scanning these little Iron Giant. What? Oh well, hold on, Bradley. I don't know. See your live stream. What was I doing? Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, whoops. Already scanned. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I want to say already scanned. Great, those were already scanned. I want to say last year. Am I right? Did he wear them last year? The gloves? I don't remember. Because I mostly remember the black and the blue gloves. Like the when he made his debut in the WWE. Like those I remember. Those I remember. Oh my gosh, I always hated these missions. Too sweet. They're too sweet, Bradley. Oh my gosh, what? Sometimes I don't like this mission because it's sometimes confusing that, like, you know, it doesn't tell you on the map. Like, you gotta figure them out yourself. And you gotta remember saying, like, oh, okay, I went that way already. Like, I scanned them already. Like, you know, you have to make sure, like, did I scan that one? Like, no, I did not scan that one. What's up? Got it. Now I can get out of here.
Assembled surveillance footage shows me where the assassin went. She must have been.
Sorry if you hear crying. That's my dog barking.
Find him.
Right here.
It looks like a sword fits here.
Steven doing live stream. Tell him I'm doing a live stream as well, because I don't think I'll be able to like see the live stream because, you know, I'm playing and, you know.
Protocol 10 will commence in 4 hours.
Shouldn't Protocol 10 already have like happened because of you know, it would have gone by really quick. Okay. Batman's dead! I'm just joking now.
Bruce, you can hear me, can't you?
The heck?
You need to step into the light. Your father and I are waiting. We've missed you so much. You have to do it. We need you to do it, Bruce.
Bruce! Bruce! Can you hear me? Your vitals, they're dropping. It's like they're in free fall. You need to find whatever you're looking for now.
How long have I got?
Oh, thank God.
How long have I got? The way he says it, like.
At this rate, I'd say minutes. Seriously, Bruce, you need to tell me what you want me to do. What do I get Robin to do? You know, if you don't...
I'll make it.
Batman's getting dizzy, just watch it. Chamber of the Demon.
You should have listened to my warning. There are no friends to save you down here. Stop!
That booty! Sorry. She just slapped him like, boom!
How did you find us?
I recognized your personal guard. It was just a matter of following her.
Please, mistress, he tricked me.
Leave. I will deal with you later. You didn't need to get yourself arrested to see me, Bruce. After that night we spent in Metropolis. You could have just called.
I'm not here for you. Where's Raish? If he's dead again, I need you to wake him up.
Only a true successor may stand before the great Raish. My father always intended us to be together, to command his army. Just imagine it. You, me, a better world.
Your
Took off his
face.
mask.
What happened?
I'm here to take my place at your side.
You wish to become an assassin. Why should I trust this change of
I went to the doctor on Tuesday.
Does it look
Okay.
like I have a choice?
Yeah, I just went to the doctor today for just a checkup.
You must show you are willing to take a life to save the world.
I'm ready.
Then let the trials commence.
Oh my god, the floor just opened up!
Thousands of warriors have fallen in pursuit of the demon.
Where's
Would-be
Talia?
successors have proven to be nothing more than children battling the enormity of
That
creation.
booty! Sorry.
I've seen worse.
Nothing can prepare you for what comes next. Destiny will decide your fate.
I won't fail.
I have heard these words 100 times. Let us hope you are correct. Your journey begins.
What time
through
is
this
it in
door.
USA? 8:25 p.m.
Are you sure, Bruce? Only one man has passed this ordeal.
Are you trying to talk me out of this?
Of course not. I just want you to be certain. When the blood of the demon takes hold, you will be on your own.
Like always.
Then may the spirits be kind.
But yeah, probably my sister will be in tomorrow's stream. If not today, sorry about that, guys.
Welcome, detective. I am the great Raish Al Ghul. Before you lies your first demon trial. Simply drink from the chalice. It is that simple.
It is 1:26 in the morning in the
Feel
UK.
the blood of the demon
Ah,
course through your
it's late over there.
veins, restoring your health and twisting your will.
It is okay. Ah, okay.
Your next task is simple. Follow me
What
through
the
this
heck?
world, and the trial is complete. Touch anything along
Batman's
the way,
in hell.
and you will die.
Okay, gotta fly just like how he does, or how he did. Oh my gosh, I remember this mission always gave me difficulty when I first played this game.
These tests prove if you are strong enough to lead my forces, to save this world from the evil that is destroying it.
Oh no! Oh, okay, I almost fell. I thought I almost fell. Whoa!
Are you the one I have searched for, detective? The one to succeed me?
What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink is
Technology will
water.
not help you in this
I like
realm,
water.
detective.
I like Coca-Cola. I like Pepsi. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? I'm lost. Oh, down there. Okay. Oh gosh, bright light.
The blood of the
Yeah, I like
demon
water,
has allowed me to
Coca-Cola,
live for
tea.
600
Tea's
years.
good. I sometimes drink tea if I have a sore throat, but I don't drink tea that much. I mostly drink water. Coffee. Coffee's cool too. I don't drink coffee that much. My sister does. Alright, let's go. Oh my gosh, I think this is the one that gave me difficulty when I first played. Because if you touch anything, you're like dead. You're dead. How did I not get hit there? Wow.
I can see your body is becoming
Wow, it's like Arkham City. Look, I just realized that.
that I have allowed you
Wow.
to drink will only keep you alive for a few more
Except in
precious
the bottomless
hours.
pit of Arkham City.
It is time for you to make the ultimate decision.
Where'd I go? I gotta go all the way over there? Oh my gosh. Yeah, after this mission, I'll probably end the live stream. And then tomorrow, you know, we'll have part 4 with my sister. And you'll see her tomorrow. Oh, speaking of sis.
I'm just coming in here to say hi. I'm not doing the stream here today. I just wanted to say hi.
So yeah, there you heard it for my sister. She's gonna be joining tomorrow's stream. Not today, because you know she really wanted to, guys, but you know.
It is time to face
She'll do it tomorrow.
In person.
She'll do it with me
Complete this final challenge, and the blood of the demon will give you the gift of eternal life. You have done well, detective. Now, come and find me. Collect your reward.
Oh, I thought I could attack them. I guess not.
You did it.
You sound surprised.
Of course not. I always had faith.
Where's Raish? I need to see him now. I'm running out of time.
Your final challenge awaits you through this door. I pray the spirits will be kind.
Raish Al Ghul.
Father.
Welcome, detective. It is time for your final challenge. Kill me. Replace me as the head of the demon. It is your destiny.
I will never kill. Not even you.
What? You lied to me.
I needed a sample of your father's blood. This was the only way.
Allow me to help you. Use my sword.
Never mind, I'm gonna join the stream.
It all.
No.
And that is your...
Sorry about how I look, guys. I just slipped on some pajamas since we arrived late.
Oh, they can't see.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Let me fix the camera. No, it's too low. Maybe that'll work. Can you see us?
Yep.
So, sorry. Hi, guys.
Yeah, I'm almost ending the live stream. I'm just about to defeat Raish Al Ghul and then I'll end the live stream. And I also told the story about like what happened with the place before and the aftermath of our grandfather's
One of
death.
us can leave this chamber alive.
We'll see about that.
You had your ear syringe. I hope that your ear feels much better. Oh, I thought it was the music, you know, from when they're chasing the Nazgul are chasing the hobbits in Lord of the Rings.
No, they would have used that then.
I know, for a second it sounded like it.
What's crazy is that you cannot use detective mode in this world because
What is this, like another dimension?
it's hell.
It's hell?
You should have killed me when you had the chance.
Ow! Whoa! Countering with this, like the blade dodge, is annoying in this game because you have to be precise.
You
right there, see?
beat us.
Yeah.
You cannot
What?
defeat us.
Where'd he go?
Witness the true power of my Lazarus pit.
Oh, I get it, Lazarus Pit. Because he, came back from the dead. Sister tomorrow. Whether I'm gonna be in the stream tomorrow, yes. It was just we came home late and I just needed to help a bit and I had other things that I had to do.
And how long? And I also said we had to go to lunch.
Yeah, and we got to eat lunch with a relative who we haven't seen in a while. They live in another state. We never really get to see her. So
Bradley also said hope to see you in New York sometime. I said that would be cool, but I'm not saying where I'm from. We're from New York.
If there's ever a WWE event and you spot us,
In New York.
Yeah.
Just like.
Don't hesitate to say hi.
Hi, JC.
Hi, JC.
Hey, JC.
Never.
We are
JC, my sister just came in the live stream like 5 minutes ago.
Humanity. Only we can do this. My father is old. His time is over. Ours is just beginning. Take his blade. Kill him. Accept your destiny. Accept our destiny.
You know
Why
I
does
can't do
Talia
that,
look
Talia.
different here than in the Xbox 360
beloved,
version?
You will
What's
have
different
to
about her?
die.
Like her hair color, shouldn't it be a little lighter? Because isn't it lighter in the original?
it is.
Where'd he go?
You
Whoa!
cannot beat us.
The worst counterattack ever. There's so many of them that it's annoying. It's like a sea of different racial groups.
Our numbers are too great. You cannot defeat us.
Oh, there we go. Okay, now I counter.
You cannot beat us.
Is this the special stream? Yeah, JC. This is the what happened was today was the 5-year death anniversary of my grandfather.
You
It was
cannot
very
defeat
special
us.
to us. I mean,
That's why I had to label it special stream. But basically, if you watch the stream tomorrow, you could maybe Bradley will tell you what you missed and stuff. I like that you like. Why can't I quick fire electric sword? Now I'm about to die.
that's yeah. He meant a lot to us. He's the main reason, why wrestling means so much to us. Why certain things mean so much to us.
Like soccer.
Soccer, wrestling,
and I'm dead.
Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, he loves Star Wars.
He loved Star Wars.
He mostly loved and I'm dead.
Yeah. And he really he taught us strength, and he really made us
It appears
he really built character,
unwisely. Detective.
Look at those eyes.
and we miss him every single day. We saw him every single day of our lives. My nana is dead.
Yeah, definitely.
I know how much it can hurt.
Like I remember that bird. Like I remember when I said, "Wait, do I have to do this all over again, or just where it left off?" Because if I have to do this again, I'm about to quit.
He's throwing Wolverine's claws.
Oh my gosh, he won't let me breathe for 5 minutes. Rachel, who won't let me breathe for 5 minutes? He keeps throwing stuff. But I remember that December when I didn't, when we celebrated our birthday, and we celebrated Christmas, it was the worst birthday.
It was the worst, because we just felt numb. It was still too fresh, and it was a bad year.
2012, I think has to be the worst year I've ever had. There's Rage. Where is he? Headbutt. Spin breakfast.
What are you doing?
Listen to me, detective, and listen well. You will kill me. You will lead the League of Assassins. Because if you do not join us, I will kill the only person you have ever loved.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Burst battering. Pre-programmed remote battering that loops back on itself to hidden enemies from behind, leaving them dazed and confused. Ready? Release. Right in the back of the head. Superman punch.
Sandstorm.
Detective.
Give him like a butterfly. Like one of those blood tests.
You should have killed me.
Yes, he should have. What kind of a man sacrifices his own daughter? And
Sick man.
You lied to me.
Oh, sick.
I thought you loved me, Bruce.
Bruce's face is like,
ready to join our crusade.
I'm getting 17 on Friday. That's cool.
That's deserve each other.
You're looking old, Raish. What's really going on here?
I have used the Lazarus Pit too many times. I've lived 600 years. My mind and body cannot take much more. Each time I enter the pit, I am frightened of what will come out.
What do you mean,
The
like a
Lazarus
change?
Pit has corrupted your mind.
Like, what do you mean?
Think about it. If your pit falls into the wrong hands, you'll be powerless to stop centuries of destruction. This is your chance for redemption, Raish. Call off your crusade, or I'll be back for you.
I'm gonna get shipped by my grandma. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, let's get out of here.
Where the hell have you been? I thought you were dead.
Hold on, let me just upgrade. I'll upgrade, get out of here. And then just...
Sorry to disappoint you.
Did you find Raish? Oh, hold on. Your suit's readings are back to normal. Are you cured? What's going on?
Raish and his forces are based underneath Arkham City, extracting some kind of naturally occurring chemical he's called Lazarus. He's been using it for centuries, slowly perfecting the process, until he was even able to bring himself back from the dead.
JJ is doing a stream in a bit.
He forced me to. Small doses appear to heal most
But,
of
Bradley, what do you mean?
What did you mean
small
to
amount I
change?
ingested had a few nasty side effects. Prolonged exposure has
Like,
driven Raish over the edge.
like...
So, do you think you're cured?
Oh, did he mean a
No, the
challenge?
effects are temporary. Raish tried to convince me to use his pit, but the risks are too great.
I was
When I'm done
thinking
here,
of
I'll
doing
need to
the challenge when I
investigate
reached like
this
200
technology
subscribers. Like, I
further.
was thinking of doing
I
the
told
Bean
Raish
Boozled
to shut his pit
challenge
down.
with my sister.
Yeah.
Unlikely. Raish is addicted to the pit. I've given him one chance to break that addiction, or I'll be back to do it myself.
Okay. Go up here. Get out of here. Yes, the Bean Boozled
The
challenge.
Bean Boozled challenge.
Am I going the right way? Oh, no, wrong way. Oh, no, never mind. I was going the right way. What is your favorite video game? Someone actually asked me that in the Q&A. You know, because the Q&A is basically next Wednesday, like, you know, to submit your questions. But if I had to say my favorite video game right now in the stream, I guess I would have to say Batman Arkham City, because, you know, I remember like playing this game like crazy when it first came out. And there's so much you could do in it.
We just need to wait, regroup, and then head into the tunnel.
Arkham City is ours.
Oh, one man down. It's looking like a rerun of last time.
Oh, I thought my game froze for a second. I was like,
What? This way! He went this way! On me! I got him!
Is that the sound of one of your faces hitting something hard? I hope so.
the 24-hour challenge. I don't think I could do that, Bradley.
Oh,
no, I don't think I could do that because it would be exhausting. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. But
it's been loud.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here and then just end the stream. If I can find my way out. Where did I come from? Oh, I came from over there, okay. Dude, what's wrong with? Wrong way, I think. Yeah, I keep going the wrong way. I'm sorry guys, I came home late and you know, I'm a little bit tired. Whoops. Where was I going again? I don't remember. Hold on a second. Oh, never mind, right here, okay. I would like to do a live at home the 24-hour challenge. Whoa, Killer Croc!
Welcome here.
I'm not here to fight you, Croc. Let me pass.
Your scent is different. I smell death on you.
Is the voice
I
actor
don't
different from
need to
Arkham
fight
Asylum?
you, Batman. I just need to wait, and then I will feed on your
Hey, JJ.
corpse.
Sorry about that.
Hi.
My cousin shows awful lot with Batman. Okay, now how do I get through? I'm back. Welcome back,
Hi.
Ultimate. Oh, I think I know where to go. Hold on. I think I know where to go. Hold on. I'll be back. Okay, no problem, JJ. Where do I go? I know where to go. Hold on. He finishes them in
2 days.
Oh my gosh, didn't I do that with Arkham City?
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to, what's the word I'm looking for to? Where is it? Hold on, what's up there? There's something up there. Like, you see that, right? There's like someone up there. Where is it? Hold on, what's over here? No, what am I doing? Hold on a second. I'm sorry, guys. I've not played this game in so long. Don't tell me I lost my way again. All of them. Ah, okay. Sing AJ Styles theme song. Oh, I don't want to get copyrighted, Bradley. Where did I come from when I went through here? Oh my god, don't tell me. Hold on, hold on. Where'd I go? Because that's the only way, basically, like, there's a fuse down there. And in order for me to get over there, I need to, like, destroy that. Let me try finding the pattern, hold on. Guys, don't tell me I lost my way again. Oh my gosh, every time I come back late home, I always lose my way. I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Video games are hard. Yeah, they're hard sometimes. When you have, like, especially when you haven't played one in so long. It's like crazy. Hold on. Oh my gosh, hold on. I think I know where to go. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Let me try to go. I think I know where to go. Hold on. It's not there. It's not there. Oh my gosh, don't tell me. What? Oh my gosh. I'm not getting out of here until I find know where to go. You want to hear a joke? Sure, JC. What's the joke? Okay, I think I know which way to go now. Oh, I'm out. I'm out of here. Oh, I'm out. Whew. Am I out of here? Hold on. Am I really out of here? Real what? Ron Laurie. Who's that? Oh my gosh, hold on. I think I know where to go, guys. I think I know where to go. I think I know where to go. Hold on. Wait, where'd I come from? Up there, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is what I hate about this game sometimes. It annoys me. Ah, I think I know where to go now. There we go. There we go.
They've started using shields. They'll block head-on attacks, but that shield can't protect them from above.
Ronaldo not taking all the glory.
Oh, sorry. I was like, what do you mean? Oh, right in the face. I'm just gonna get out of here in the stream. and then possibly finish the game up tomorrow, and then if not tomorrow, then Friday. This call. What does the Joker want now?
You have one missed call.
Hey, been missing you. Get back to me. Laters.
You have one missed call.
Hello. I'm not sure that you got my call.
Hello.
Speak to you. Call me, bats.
You have one.
I'm typing with my laptop. Oh, okay.
Seriously, you're making me paranoid. Why aren't you answering my calls? You haven't gone and died on me, have you?
You have one missed call.
4 missed.
Look, I know you're not dead. I'm missing a group of my guys down under the tower. Guess that means you know about the guns already. Okay, I admit it, they're mine. Strange gives them to me, okay? Can we be BFFs again?
You have one missed call.
5 missed calls.
Maybe it wasn't you that took out my guys. Alright then. The message I left before, you know, the one I left about the guns, you can ignore it. Just delete it.
You have one missed call.
6 missed calls.
Right. This is getting ridiculous. I've been leaving messages all night and you still haven't got back to me. Who do I need to kill to make you pick up?
You have one missed call.
Would you like to edit gaming vids? Oh my gosh, I haven't edited a gaming video
It's
since
annoying.
the last time. When was it? Like last year?
Yeah.
Was the last time I edited a video when I used the Elgato capture card?
Scarecrow again? That little guy with the hat. My blood running through your veins. Or if after all this time,
I'm sorry, I will
you really are
miss
actually going crazy.
live stream on
November 8th.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm out of here. He left 6 voicemails. You know what's funny? When he said hello, that's how sometimes my dad texts me when
Yeah, my dad, whenever we don't answer the phone, or he always types hello, just like that.
Like that. But the first message reminded me because what happened was, I remember, like, I was in 5th grade and basically there was this kid named Brandon, okay? And basically he wasn't doing his math homework.
No, he either he didn't get the homework written down correctly or he was sick. So he calls up one of our friends, we're not going to say her name, and she wasn't picking up the phone or something. So he leaves her a message. And basically he just says, "Hey, I need the math homework. Okay, bye." And just hangs up. Doesn't say who he is, but it reminded him of that. I have to go, guys.
I'm going to WWE Live. Yeah, I'm about to end the stream once I get back to Arkham City. But yeah, maybe you could take some pictures, Bradley, and put them in a little slideshow for us to see. Because I know if you if you start filming, you'll WWE will say oh, you're not allowed to film because of copyright problems and stuff like that. That's why when I go to wrestling events, mostly I take pictures instead of video because number one, it doesn't drain all my phone battery, and number two, I do not want to get kicked out of the arena for filming, and also I don't want YouTube to basically to say, oh, that's copywriting, that you're filming, So that's why I mostly basically filmed him. I filmed him. Do you hear me? I mostly take pictures and then basically put them in a slideshow on iMovie and edit it for you guys, and for you guys to watch. The only time I film is maybe if I'm I'm outside the arena or something like that. Or maybe inside the arena, who knows? Or maybe when I'm on my way to the arena. But most likely, I just take pictures of the, at the events. Alright. compartment. YouTube hates WWE in my opinion. Bye, JG sister. Alright, Bradley, I'll tell her you said bye.
As I speak, there is a new inmate entering my facility. The more nostalgic among you will recognize him as Quincy Sharp, Mayor of Gotham and failed warden of old Arkham Asylum.
Off to go.
Provide him.
Alright, see, hold on, JC, you know, I'll just, like, do this outro before I...
No, it doesn't.
You know.
I don't get it. Why would Strange arrange for the mayor to be sent there? Scrub that. How the hell did Strange even manage to have the mayor
I'll just,
arrested?
you know, end the stream right here.
I don't know,
hold on, let me just get to...
But I am going to find out.
We just get to our... Target Quincy Sharp. Okay, Quincy Sharp is all the way over there. Okay. Now, how do I get out of here? Sorry for your loss. Thanks, JC. About my, I'm video AJ Styles. Bradley, I'm gonna give you some advice. Try not to, like, you know, basically, like, you know, I don't want you getting a copyright claim on your channel because, you know, basically, from what I've understand, basically, if you get a copyright strike, you're not gonna be able to live stream, and, you know, that's annoying. Where'd I go? Don't say my... Dab. Yeah, well, hold on. Just, like, let me just see where I have to go, and then, you know, I'll, like, you know, dab when the stream is over. Where do I have to go? Don't tell me I lost my way already. Oh my gosh, I went the wrong way. I'm supposed to be following the signs. I guess I did not follow the signs. Silly old me. Silly old me. Why? I don't know, that's YouTube's, like, rules. Like, from what I understand, you're not allowed to have a, like, you're not allowed to have one copyright strike, you know, in order to, like, you know, stream, because, you know.
Haven't I given you enough problems to deal with? Leave that alone. It's not for you.
Where'd I go? Don't tell me I lost my way already. Hold on. Hold on. No, don't tell me I lost my way already. Oh my god. Oh, wow.
Man and Freeze working together? Now that's something I didn't expect.
Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's live stream. I'm sorry about today, you know, I got home late and, you know, I just streamed for an hour like I usually do. Anyway, thanks you know, for all the, like, you know, the positive comments about, like, you know, my late grandfather. I really appreciate that. You know, I'll tell my sister, you know, that, you know, thank you as well for the positive comments. But anyway, you know, if you're not, you know, basically if you, like, don't see this video live, or maybe, like, the next day before I, like, you know, start live streaming part 4, don't forget to leave a like, so subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Too sweet. Alright. See ya.